Buying a home is exciting. It's also stressful. The thrill of finding a place to call your own, a sanctuary where you can build your life, is unparalleled. But with that excitement comes a whirlwind of emotions and decisions. You're making a huge financial decision. Uncertainty is normal. It's a commitment that will impact your finances for years to come. The process can be daunting, filled with paperwork, negotiations, and financial considerations. Don't let it paralyze you. Knowledge is power. Equip yourself with information. Attend seminars, read guides, and do your research. The more informed you are, the more confident you'll feel in making decisions. The more you know, the less you fear. Understanding the process, knowing what to expect, and having a clear plan can turn anxiety into excitement. Celebrate each milestone, from loan approval to finding the right agent. This isn't just about buying a house, it's about creating a home. A place where you can decorate to your taste, where your children can grow, and where you can host family gatherings and create lasting memories. It's about building a home, where memories are made, where families grow. That's worth fighting for, but fight smart. Start with a plan. What can you afford? What are your must-haves? Make a list of priorities and stick to it. Don't be afraid to walk away from a bad deal. It's easy to get emotionally attached, but remember, this is a long-term investment. If a house doesn't meet your needs or is out of your budget, it's okay to say no. The right house will come. Patience is key. Trust the process and keep looking. When you find the right one, you'll know. The relief and joy of signing those papers will make all the effort worth it. Millions have walked this path. You're not alone. Many have faced the same challenges and uncertainties, and they've come out on the other side with a place they can truly call home, and found joy on the other side. The journey may be tough, but the destination is worth it. A home is more than just walls and a roof. It's a place where life happens, where love grows, and where dreams come true. Mortgages seem complicated, but they're just loans. Big loans. Understanding them is crucial. When you first dive into the world of mortgages, it can feel like you're navigating a maze. But with the right knowledge, you can find your way through. Start with the basics: loan amount, interest rate, and term. The loan amount is the total money you borrow. The interest rate is the cost of borrowing that money, and the term is how long you have to repay it. These three elements are the foundation of any mortgage. Shop around for the best rates. Different lenders offer different rates and terms, so it's important to compare. Use online tools and meet with multiple lenders to get a sense of what's available. This can save you thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. Don't be afraid to negotiate. Many people don't realize that mortgage terms can be negotiated. Whether it's the interest rate, closing costs, or other fees, there's often room for discussion. A little negotiation can lead to significant savings. Every percentage point impacts your monthly payment. Even a small change in the interest rate can make a big difference in what you pay each month. Use a mortgage calculator to see how different rates affect your payment. Get pre-approved for a mortgage. This step shows sellers that you're serious and financially ready to buy. It also gives you a clear idea of how much you can afford, making your home search more focused and efficient. This shows sellers you're serious. Fixed rate or adjustable rate? Fixed rate provides stability. With a fixed rate mortgage, your interest rate and monthly payments stay the same for the life of the loan, which can make budgeting easier. Adjustable rate can mean lower initial payments. An adjustable rate mortgage, ARM, typically starts with a lower interest rate than a fixed rate mortgage, which can make your initial payments more affordable. However, the rate can change over time, which means your payments can go up. Weigh the pros and cons carefully. Consider your long-term plans and financial situation. If you plan to stay in your home for a long time, a fixed-rate mortgage might be better. If you expect to move or refinance in a few years, an ARM could save you money. Remember, a lower monthly payment isn't always better. While it might be tempting to choose the mortgage with the lowest monthly payment, consider the total cost over the life of the loan. Sometimes, a higher monthly payment can save you money in the long run. A longer term means paying more interest over time. A 30-year mortgage might have lower monthly payments than a 15-year mortgage, but you'll pay more in interest over the life of the loan. Weigh your options and choose the term that best fits your financial goals. Paperwork is the beast of home buying. Applications, disclosures, inspections, it's overwhelming. Don't panic. Get organized. Create a system. Use folders, binders, or digital tools. Label everything clearly. Keep track of deadlines. Missed deadlines mean delays. Delays can cost you money. Make copies of everything. Keep originals safe. You'll need them later. Trust me on this one. Remember, a little organization now saves major headaches later. Buying a home is more than the mortgage. Property taxes, insurance, maintenance, these add up. Create a realistic budget. Factor in all homeownership costs. Don't forget about moving expenses. These can sneak up on you. Be prepared. Remember, your home should fit your budget, not break it. Don't be house poor. Section 5. Building your home buying dream team. You're not in this alone. Assemble a team of professionals. A good real estate agent is invaluable. They'll guide you through the process, negotiate on your behalf. Find a reputable lender, one you trust. Get recommendations from friends and family. A good inspector is worth their weight in gold. They'll spot potential problems before they become yours. Remember, a strong team makes for a smooth home buying journey. Section 7. The power of prayer in the home buying journey. Buying a home is a big decision. It's okay to feel overwhelmed. Turn to your faith for strength. Prayer brings peace. It provides clarity. Pray for guidance. Pray for wisdom. Pray for discernment. Pray for the right home at the right time. Remember, God cares about every detail of your life, including your home. Heavenly Father, we come before you today seeking your guidance and peace. In the midst of our busy lives, we pause to acknowledge your presence and your power. We know that you are the source of all wisdom and understanding, and we humbly ask for your help as we embark on this significant journey. As we embark on this journey of buying a home, we are filled with excitement and anticipation, but also with uncertainty and questions. We ask for your divine guidance to lead us through each step of this process. Help us to see clearly the path you have laid out for us, and to trust in your plan, even when it is not immediately apparent. We ask for clarity as we navigate the complexities of mortgages, paperwork, and decision-making. The financial aspects can be overwhelming, and we seek your wisdom to understand and manage them effectively. Grant us the ability to discern the best options and to make decisions that are in our best interest and in accordance with your will. Give us wisdom to make wise choices that align with your will for our lives. Help us to prioritize what truly matters and to remain focused on our long-term goals and values. May our decisions reflect our commitment to you and to the well-being of our family. Lead us to the right home, one where we can grow, thrive, and build a life that honors you. We pray for a home that will be a sanctuary of love, peace, and joy, a place where we can create lasting memories, nurture our relationships, and serve others in your name. Calm our anxieties, replace our fears with your peace, and give us the strength to persevere through challenges. In moments of doubt and stress, remind us of your constant presence and your unwavering support. Help us to find comfort in your promises and to remain steadfast in our faith. We trust in your provision and your timing. We know that you have a perfect plan for us, and we surrender our desires and timelines to you. Teach us to be patient and to wait on your timing, knowing that your plans are always for our good. In your holy name, we pray. Amen. We give thanks for your guidance and for the peace that only you can provide. We are grateful for the opportunity to embark on this journey, and we trust that you will lead us every step of the way. Amen. The home buying process rarely goes perfectly. Expect the unexpected. Delays happen. Offers get rejected. It's part of the process. Don't let setbacks derail you. Take a deep breath. Reevaluate. Adjust your strategy if needed. Remember, your dream home is out there. It might just take a little longer than expected. Closing day is coming. The excitement builds. You're handed the keys. It's official. You're a homeowner. It's time to celebrate. You've worked hard. You've prayed hard. Now, enjoy the fruits of your labor. Remember, this is more than just a house. It's your home, a place to create memories that will last a lifetime. Buying a home is a roller coaster of emotions, highs and lows, excitement and anxiety. You're not alone. Millions have walked this path before you. Remember, you've got this. Trust your instincts, rely on your support system, and most importantly, keep the faith. The joy of homeownership is worth the journey. Welcome home.